Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ronnie Stevens from NutriFitness UK and I'm an exercise to music instructor, personal trainer and registered nutritionist. I'm here with another total body conditioning workout. So grab your water so you can stay hydrated, a mat or a towel for when we go on the floor, and some hand weights or substitute hand weights like bottles of water or some tins. Let's get going. March it out, belly button nice and tight. March it wide, bend and tap. Make sure you're bending your knees, we're not rocking from side to side. Big arm circles, warming up those shoulders. Keep the knees bending. Turn that chest and the hips. We're stretching through the back leg. Keep that chest up, try not to lean forward. Keep up. Now reach it up. Hamstrings, kick your butt. Knees pointing to the floor. Box step. Change legs now. Change legs, grapevine. Heel goes down first. Keep your hips facing me. Now you can either stay with the grapevine or add some punches and a knee. Your choice. Remember, if anything gets too much, march it out, catch your breath, come back in when you're ready. We're going to do it again. Now twist. Arms go out to the side, your feet are together. You're sliding your heels side to side, straight arms. Keep going and watch me. Step out, tap. Standing leg is bent. Arms above the head as you tap out. Four, three. Now face me and jack. Strong arms. If you can't jack, you can just march or do half jacks. Get ready for the other side. Step out, lean forward. Belly button tight. Five, six, face me and jack. Four more, keep going. 3, 2, we're gonna squat. Aim your butt back and down to an imaginary chair. Chest stays up. Get ready to jack. Here we go. Now change legs and punch. Strong punches, jack. Change legs and punch. Jack. Change legs. Jack. Change legs. March it out. Watch me. You're going to take your right leg and the right arm down to the floor. Then the other arm and leg. Bring the right leg in, stand up nice and straight. Looks like that. Get ready. Catch your breath. 4 more. 3, right arm, right leg. Get ready, 5, 6, go. Down, down, up, stand up straight. Change arms, change legs. Left arm, left leg. Last one. End of warm-up. Grab yourselves a drink. Okay, first exercise working on the quads, glutes. We're going to be standing on one leg, okay? So you're going to stand on your left leg and you're going to do a half squat. So you're bending the knee halfway as if you're about to do a lunge. Your chest is up. Your back is flat, your belly button is pulled in, and from here, hands on hips, you're going to tap out for 2. 1, 2, take this leg behind you, big step back into a lunge, right angle at the front, pressing down through the front heel, right angle at the back, back to start. 1, 2, reverse lunge, back to start. 1, 2, reverse lunge, aiming the back knee to the floor, back to start. Ready? Let's get going. Down you go, this leg. Here we go. 2 taps. 1, 2, reverse lunge. Stick that butt out. That's 2. Belly button tight. Try not to straighten this knee. It's in a lunge position. Keep your weight on the front heel. 4 more to go if you can. If it's too much, march it out. 3 more. Press down through the front heel. Last one. And shake it out. We're going to do the other side. Remember, if you need to slow it down, by all means slow it down. Just do as many reps as you can. 5, 6, belly button tight. 2 taps. Reverse lunge. Keep that chest up. Four more to go. Press down through that front heel all the way through. Last one now. And shake it out. Have a little breather. Okay, so the next exercise is still working the glutes, but by extending through the front hip. So some of you might need to hold on to a wall. You're going to extend one leg. You can point or flex, it doesn't matter, but the knee does need to be straight. You're going to be pressing that leg up to the ceiling as you keep your chest up, so it looks like this. Down for 2, pressing that heel or toe up to the ceiling, come back up. So the leg is nice and straight and the glute is contracted. Down for 2, do not release your back, okay? The shoulder blades are sliding down towards the hips as you tilt forward. Get ready. Level 3s, you can have a weight if you want to. Everybody else is holding on. Get ready, extend. Here we go. Down for 2. Keep your chest up and back knee is straight. You should feel it in here. Good, again. Belly button is tight. Again, you can slow this down. You can do less reps. 2 more. Last one. And shake it out. Turn. Other leg. Belly button tight, chest up. My shoulder blades are sliding down towards my back, all the way through. Extend, knees straight. Off we go. Don't release the back, the chest stays up. That pelvic floor and belly button pulled in. 4 more to go. Last one. And relax. Okay, so for the next exercise, you're going to need a weight. I'm using a 5 kilo. You can use whatever is comfortable for you. You're going to have wide legs. Toes are pointing out to the diagonal so that when you bend your knees are over your ankle, not over your toes. Okay, so it's wide legs, wider than comfortable. From here, you'll press your pubic bone forward every time you straighten your legs and you pull up your quads and your knees. Weight starts on your chest. You push the weight up to the ceiling as you drop your butt to an imaginary chair. Straight arms, and the arms are in line with your ears. You lift your heels off, the heels go down, and then you stand back up. So it's 1, heels off, heels down, stand up. You don't want to use a weight, you don't have to. Let's get going. Ready? And go. Drop that butt, belly button tight to support that back, arms are straight. Good, again. Reaching up to the ceiling, pulling up through those abdominals. Weight is on your heels as you go down. Four more. Last one. And shake it out. Have a little breather. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to be working our obliques, our side abdominals. The main abdominals are still working. Now, imagine there's a wall here and the weight is in between you and the wall. Fingertips are here, feet are hip width apart. Soften your knees and you're going to keep both heels on the ground. This is my wall. I'm going to allow this weight to take my shoulder and my arm towards my knee as I reach and touch the wall and come back to start. Breathe in, breathe out. So if I'm on the wall, here I am. Breathe in, touch, breathe out. If you're using a wall, make sure that you are arm's length away from that wall so you get a nice stretch, okay? Let's get going. Soften the knees, belly button tight, chest up. 5, 6, off we go. 1, breathe in, breathe out. Keep this heel on the floor. Feet are stretched through your rib cage. 2 more. And change arms. Soften those knees. Both heels stay on the ground. Get ready. 5, 6, go. Other side. Breathe in, breathe out. Touch that wall if you are using a wall. Belly button tight, outside heel stays on the floor. 4 more. Reach. And relax. Okay, so you can put the weight down. Next up, we're going to work the abs, a little bit of cardio. You're going to have your arms out to the side. You're going to kick up one leg and touch the opposite arm to the leg. Swap, other leg, okay? If you want to jump it here, you're more than welcome to do that. You don't have to, okay? Let's get going. This arm, this leg. Breathe. Gonna go again. Get ready to sprint, knees up. 5, 6, go. Knees up, pump the arms. 4, 3, 2, march it out. We're going to go on the floor. Okay, so we should be on the floor, should have had a quick drink. We're going to do something called a roll up, or a variation of. Level 1s, beginners, you're going to start here. You're going to have your arms out in front of you, legs straight, so we're rolling down by tipping our pubic bone up towards our belly button. And you're rolling down one vertebra at a time, and you go as far as you can control, and then you come back up, and you can rest your hands on your legs. If that's really too difficult, put your hands underneath your knees, help yourself, tip your pubic bone up towards your belly button, you're aiming your lower back towards the floor. Again, go down as far as you can control, come back up. Everybody else, we're starting on the floor. Legs are straight, feet are flexed, you're pushing down through the legs. Arms are here, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to raise your right leg, then you're going to roll up, and you're going to roll down. And then you're going to change legs, okay? Let's get going. So remember, level 1s, you're either here or here, rolling down first, okay? Pelvic floor pulls up, belly button draws down. Get ready, 5, 6, off we go. And roll down. And change. If you need to slow it down, by all means, slow it down. Remember to breathe in to prepare. Stay with the abs. We're going to do some beats. Arms are down by the side, pelvic floor pulls up, belly button draws down towards the mat. Super important you keep your lower back in contact with the mat. Start position is here. Pressing down through the mat, you're going to beat one leg in front of the other, squeezing the inner thighs. Now if you're a level 1 or beginners, you can stay here. Doesn't matter if the knees are bent, okay? Keep the legs over the hips. Everybody else, you're taking them down towards the floor and you're bringing them back up. Make sure that when your legs go to the floor, your lower back doesn't come off. If you have an arch, a bit of lordosis like I do in your lower back, you can cross your hands and put them underneath your lowest vertebra, and that helps to maintain pelvic stability as you lower. Get ready. Belly button tight, pelvic floor pulls up, lower back, pressing down. 1. And up. Doesn't have to go too low, as long as you're challenging the abdominals. And again. Keep lengthening through the legs if you can. Two more. Last one. And relax, hug those knees. Rock the knees side to side. And release. Okay, shoulder bridges next. We're going to be working those glutes, quads. Heels are close to your hips. Your feet and knees are hip width apart. We're going to start by taking a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, pull your pelvic floor up, scoop your belly button down towards the mat, and lift your pubic bone up towards your belly button, and then the hips come off the floor. You're rolling up until your hips are in a ramp with your knees and your shoulders, so in a straight line, and then you're rolling down one vertebra at a time, initiating the move through your abdominals. We're going to do 4 of these, rolling down and rolling up. And then when I say change, you're going to change your foot position as one leg comes off the floor, either bent or straight, I don't mind. Standing leg moves in, and you're going to roll up through one glute and rolling down. And then we're going to change legs, but I will cue you. Get ready, belly button nice and tight. 5, 6, off we go. Scoot. All the way up. Roll down, pubic bone is the last thing to come down. Breathe in and breathe out to roll up. Open up through that chest, roll down. You've got 2 more to go. Breathe in here, breathe out to roll up. Feel the opening up through the hips. Got 1 more to go. Adjust your foot position, right leg goes up, roll up. Still pressing that pubic bone up to the ceiling and down. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out to roll up. Try and make sure both your hips are the same level. Don't sink in the raised leg hip. Squeeze that glute. You're pressing through your heel. Remember, this knee can be bent. It can also be resting on the other thigh if you want to. To be dreaming of belly button stays pulled in. Get ready to change legs when you come down. And change. Adjust that foot position. Foot is slightly in towards the center of your body. Make sure these hips are level. You don't want one hip lower than the other. Pressing through that heel. Change legs, pulse it up, 1. Get ready to change legs mid-air. Here we go. 4 more. 3, press through that heel. 2, hug your knee. Rocking those knees side to side. And feet down and relax. Okay, we're on our hands and knees because we're going to do press-ups. Everybody's favourite. Level 1, stroke 2, tuck your toes under. Hands wider than the mat, all the way in front of you. And now you're going to tuck your pubic bone up towards your belly button. So your hips are forward. And then you're going to lift your chest and make sure your head is in line with your spine. So you don't want to be looking up and you definitely don't want to be looking down. Okay? Long spine. You're going to bend your elbows, take your chest to the floor, not your head. And everybody else, we're in a full plank. Get ready, just do what you can. Have a rest when you need to. You don't have to bend all the way down to the floor if you're an absolute beginner. Get ready. 5, 6, go. 1, 2, brace your abs. 3, aiming the chest to the floor. Four more to go. Last one. And relax. Sit back on your heels. Give those hips a little bit of a wiggle. And roll up. Okay, so we're going to extend out onto our tummies. We're going to work our glutes and our back. That includes the lower back and that column of muscles that goes down either side of your spine. You're going to have to pull your belly button and your pelvic floor up to support that back. Beginners, level 1s, you're going to have your hands here. You're going to press your pubic bone into the mat and pull your abs in as you lift and extend your legs away from you. And as you lower, you're going to use your back muscles to lift you up and do a little press into the mat. As you lower, lift your legs up. As you lower the legs, lift your chest up with a little help from your hands. Everybody else, you're here, you're linking your fingers, interlinking your fingers, knuckles facing away from you, legs come up. As the legs go down, head and shoulders come up. Shoulders go down. You see where I'm going with this. So you're rocking like a seesaw. Get ready. Get ready. Legs first. Here we go. Up and down. Lift your head and shoulders up with the legs. Head and shoulders up. Reaching away with those fingertips. Belly button stays nice and tight. Squeezing those shoulder blades together as you lift the chest. Belly button must stay tight to support that back. Give me 4 more. Last one. And relax. Sit back onto your heels. Knees are wide. Feet together. We're going to stretch. Okay. Sending your tailbone away from you. You're going to walk your arms round to the right hand side. Look underneath your left armpit. Breathing into the left rib cage, feeling a stretch to your side abdominals. Now walk them round to the other side. Look underneath your right armpit, breathing into the right rib cage. Good, back to center. Extend out onto your tummy. Draw that belly button in as you place your hands underneath your shoulders and straighten your legs. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, push. Lifting that chest up. Make sure the abs are pulled in, supporting that back. And release it down. Going to take a deep breath in here, and as you breathe out, push. Good, release it down. Tuck your toes under. We're going to flip over onto our backs. We're going to stretch out the hamstrings. Right knee hugs into your chest, left leg is straight. Now extend the right leg to the ceiling, flex. Hook your hands behind the knee, calf or ankle as you push that heel to the ceiling. Should feel a stretch from the back of the knee down towards the hip. Now take a bend in the knee, and as you straighten, you're pulling the leg closer to the shoulder. Keep pushing that heel to the ceiling. Bend again, straighten and pull, getting it closer to the chest every time. Last time, bend and stretch. Should be at maximum stretch as you circle that ankle one way, and now circle the other way. Good, good, good. Okay, we're now going to release the right hand onto the floor. Keep this foot flexed. As you take the leg across the body, the knee is nice and straight. Should feel a stretch down the outside of the thigh. Some of you might feel it in the hip or in the lower back. This is an IT band stretch. It's a really good stretch for the side of the quads. Pushing that heel away. You're trying to pull this hip back down to the ground as the heel pushes away in the opposite direction. Just go as low as is comfortable for you. Good, now bring it back to center. Change hands. Keep the foot flexed. We're now going to stretch the inner thigh. Pushing away with that heel. The opposite hip stays on the mat. Keep pushing away with that heel. Now bring it back to center. We're going to stretch out the glutes. Cross your right ankle over that knee. Pick up the left thigh. Flex your right foot as you pull that left thigh towards you. You're pressing the right elbow into the right thigh and your lower back into the ground.
So sure, straight up pump into you, and I ain't just trying to get into you, although that's what we're saying.
Good, now release the left leg back on the floor. Take the bent knee across the body. This time the hip does come off the floor. Arms go out to the side, shoulder blades stay on the mat. Hand resting on knee if that's comfortable for your lower back. Pressing that knee towards the floor as you look away from that knee. Keep both your shoulder blades on the mat. Good, belly button tight as you come back to center. Straighten the right leg. Hug the left knee into your chest. Extend, flex. Hook the hand behind the knee, calf or ankle. Push the heel to the ceiling. Pull that leg towards you. Bend the knee. Straighten and pull it closer to the shoulder. And again, bend the knee. And push to the ceiling. Last time, bend. And straighten. Here you circle the ankle one way. Good, and circle the ankle the other way. Good, release the left hand onto the floor. Keep that heel flexed as you take that leg across the body. Remember, you're pushing the heel away, but you're also trying to keep that hip on the ground by pulling it back towards the ground. Only go as far as is comfortable for you. Now bring it back to center. Change arms. Arm goes out to the side. Keep this hip on the ground as you push away with that heel. Good, bring it back to center. Bend both knees. Pick up the bottom thigh. Pulling that leg towards you. Foot is flexed. Lower back pressing into the mat. Left elbow pressing into the left thigh as you pull. Good, and release. Bottom leg on floor. Keep the knee bent. The knee travels across to the opposite side of the body. Both of your shoulder blades are on the floor. Your chest is facing the ceiling. Look away from that knee as you press this knee to the floor if that's comfortable for your back. So you're getting a nice stretch through that spine. And back to center. Good. Hug your knees. When you're ready, roll up. And we're coming up to standing. Okay, straight into calf stretches. One leg goes back. Pressing that heel down, make sure the toe is pointing forward. Resting your hands on your front thigh. Now transfer the weight forward. Pick up the back foot. Pull that heel towards your hips. Press your hips towards the front. Bent knee is pointing to the floor. You feel a stretch down the front of that thigh. Good, and release, changing legs. Other leg steps back. Make sure that back toe is pointing forward. Pushing that heel down. Good, transfer that weight forward, pick up. Heel pulls in towards your hips, knee pointing to the floor, chest is up. And release. Onto the arms, tricep stretch. Bend the elbow, the palm is reaching down towards your back of your waist, elbow pulling into the back of the ear, chest is lifted, long neck, shoulder blades down, belly button tight as you lean. Release the bottom arm, now stretch, and up, change. Putting that elbow in, make sure the shoulder blades are sliding down towards your waist along with that palm. Belly button tight as you lean. Release and stretch. And up. One palm goes into the other. Soften the knees, tip your pelvis up so your pubic bone is pointing up towards your belly button. Drop your chin, press the palms away. You should feel a stretch through that neck and the upper back. And release. Interlink your fingers behind you, chest stretch. You can either stay here or you can tilt all the way forward, allowing the head, neck and arms to sink to the floor. You're pressing through your heels. You might feel a stretch through the hamstrings as well. Good, now you're going to bend your knees, release the hands and slowly roll up. Good, legs nice and wide. We're going to take the arms out to the side. We're going to breathe in and breathe out. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Last time, breathe in and breathe out. Well done, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that and I hope to see you next time.